Hey everyone, it's Luron here and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I want to talk about Inmode Ltd. Now, this is a medical device company out of Israel, and this company is looking to report earnings on Tuesday, February 14th, before market opens. So if you're someone that is looking to trade stocks that are high performing both on the fundamental and the technical side, then you certainly don't want to miss this video. So let's jump right into the technical side. So as you can see, this company has been down for the past couple of years since November of 2021. This company has been on a steady decline, and as you notice here, May 2022 the stock started to bottom. We had almost a double bottom, and ever since then the stock has been making higher highs and higher lows, which is a clear sign that there is a recovery in the stock. Now we have a bunch of head and shoulder within the higher highs and higher lows, which is a key indication that the stock is prime and ready to make a move higher. On the technical side, usually I like to trade these just the day before earnings, and my targets are 40 and 45 strikes. So I'm going to do some call options that expires on 17th of February, and I'm targeting $40 and $45. Now I like to buy some protection for my portfolio, so I'll usually buy I'll buy the 30 puts to protect the downside. So I'll probably have 70% of my capital for the trade going long and 30% for the downside if the stock decides to fail on earnings reporting. But all indication is pointing that this one is primed for increase in growth, and we can expect this one to move higher. Now there's a caveat on this one because the overall market is seem a little overextended if you look at the SPY. So I could expect sometime next week or the following week we can see a pullback in the SPY, and if that happens, definitely it could impact companies reporting within that time period. So if this one is impacted, then you can see a delay where it just stalls out a little bit and then makes a move maybe the week after. But nevertheless, trading is all about probabilities, and you certainly want to play the probabilities. This one is a great one. Let me show you guys what we're looking at on the fundamental side. So fundamentally, this stock, income 176 million, sales 431 million. So this company is doing pretty well with respect to sales to income ratio. EPS, you see, for the past 5 years we've been stair-stepping. Sales and revenue, we've been stair-stepping in the past 5 years, and that's what I like to see in great companies. When you have this stair-stepping effect, that's where a company is performing well. They're growing every year, not just their revenue, but they're growing in their earnings per share as well. Now, not a lot of stocks or companies have this stair-stepping effect on both revenue and earnings. So when you see that, you certainly want to pay attention to those companies, and this is one of them certainly that you want to pay attention to. Now, it has a low float, 69 million shares float, meaning that's the available shares that is on the market for trading. When you see that low float, you certainly want to look at the volume, which is over 1 million. It won't take a lot of shares to be traded on the earnings to push this one higher. 2-3 million shares traded, and you can see a big, huge 20-30% move on this stock on earnings reporting. So that's why this one got my attention for next week, and definitely I'll be looking to make a play on this stock on the earnings. Looking at 3 of the top reasons, I was looking at the Motley Fool. They talk about Inmode's share of the market for cosmetic procedure is growing, and that's definitely evident with this company. It's a very competitive environment, but this company is making lots of strides in gaining market share in this space. The other one is the razor and blade business model that the company has. So for those of you who don't know, the razor and blade business model is basically a business model that, think of a razor, you sell a razor, and then you're selling blades. So when someone buys the razor, they have to come back every month and buy blades. So they continue to buy blades from you forever. So that's the business model that this company operates under. So several of their products requires you to come back and keep purchasing, associated attachments, and so to speak. So you'll keep coming back for this company forever. And the third is Inmode stock looks like a bargain. Now I talk about the technical technically ready, how technically ready this stock is at the beginning of the video. And when we talk about being a bargain, that's what we're talking about. The stock is technically set up where investors, large investors, will come in and want to scoop the stock up at these levels. So if large investors are doing that, the smart money, you certainly want to do that as well. Try to get in at these key levels. The stock is at an inflection point, as I mentioned before, and when stocks are at inflection points, they can move significantly in either direction, to the upside or the downside. All the fundamentals that I talked about previously is pointing that this stock will move higher rather than lower. And the overall stock market is looking a little overextended, which can stall some of the move. But again, this is a probability game, and you have to play the probabilities. So I expect this one to move higher. I'm not buying any stocks in this one. I'm just looking through the options because, like I said before, this one can move aggressively on earnings reporting. So I'll wrap this one up here, guys. And remember, if you're new to the channel, remember to subscribe, smash that like button. It helps with the algorithm. It helps the channel to grow. So until next time, take care. Bye.